Welcome back to Max Garage. Everyone, thrilled to have you here as we warmly welcome you all to the stage for an incredible luxury experience. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire is not just another luxury car. It feels more like a statement that goes beyond the usual idea of automobiles. When you first see it, especially in a calm, well-lit showroom environment, there is a quiet kind of impact. It does not try too hard to impress, yet it naturally pulls all attention toward itself. The deep black finish gives it a sense of mystery, and the smooth reflections across its body make it look almost unreal, like something designed for the future rather than the present. From the front, the car carries a bold and confident personality. The signature grille stands proudly at the center, and the headlights are sharp without being aggressive in an uncomfortable way. There is a balance here that is difficult to achieve. It feels powerful, but also controlled. The design does not rely on unnecessary lines or overly complex shapes. Instead, it keeps things clean, and that simplicity is what makes it stand out even more. You get the impression that every detail has been carefully thought through rather than added just for show. As you move slightly to the side, the entire body begins to tell a different story. The curves flow smoothly from the front toward the back, almost like a continuous motion frozen in time. It has a long and low stance that gives it a strong road presence, even when it is not moving. The way light travels across the surface highlights its craftsmanship. It is not just about looking fast, it feels fast even when standing still. That kind of design usually comes from a deep understanding of both art and engineering. Looking at the side profile more closely, you notice how well proportioned everything is. Nothing feels out of place. The wheels sit perfectly within the body, and the spacing between elements creates a sense of harmony. The doors blend seamlessly into the design, and there is no visual clutter. It gives a clean and premium look that many cars try to achieve, but rarely succeed in delivering. There is a quiet confidence in this design, and it does not need loud styling to prove its value. The wheels themselves deserve special attention. They are not just functional parts, but an important part of the overall design. The detailing on them reflects the same level of care that is visible across the rest of the car. They look strong and capable, yet refined. When you imagine them in motion, you can almost feel the stability and control they would provide. It adds another layer to the car's personality, showing that performance and style are working together. As you move toward the rear section, the car becomes even more interesting. The lines tighten, and the design feels more focused. There is a sense of purpose in how everything is shaped. The rear lighting is shaped. The rear lighting is simple, yet striking, stretching across in a way that feels modern without being overly futuristic. It leaves a lasting impression, especially when viewed from a distance. This is the kind of design that people remember, not because it is loud, but because it is different in a subtle and intelligent way. From above, the car reveals a completely different perspective. The symmetry becomes more noticeable, and the overall layout starts to make even more sense. You can see how each section connects with the next, creating a unified structure. It feels carefully balanced, almost like a piece of architecture. This view highlights how much effort has gone into ensuring that the car looks complete from every angle, not just the ones that are usually seen. Stepping inside, the experience changes from visual admiration to personal connection. The interior is designed with a focus on comfort and detail rather than unnecessary complexity. The materials feel rich and carefully selected. The seats provide a sense of support while still maintaining a soft and relaxed feel. The stitching, the surfaces, and the overall layout all contribute to a calm and premium environment. It does not feel overwhelming. Instead, it feels welcoming and refined. The steering wheel sits perfectly in place, offering a natural grip and a sense of control. It is not overloaded with buttons or distractions. Everything is placed in a way that feels intuitive. This simplicity adds to the driving experience, allowing the focus to remain on the road and the feel of the car. It creates a connection between the driver and the machine that feels genuine and uninterrupted. At the heart of this car lies its engine, which represents a different side of its personality. While the exterior and interior focus on elegance and refinement, the engine is all about raw capability. It is powerful, but that power is delivered in a controlled and smooth manner. There is no sense of chaos or unpredictability. Instead, it feels like a well-managed force that responds exactly when needed. This balance between power and control is what makes the driving experience feel complete. What makes this car truly special is not just its performance or design, but the idea behind it. It represents exclusivity in its purest form. Knowing that only one exists adds a different level of value to it. It is not something that can be easily replaced or replicated. This uniqueness creates an emotional connection that goes beyond ownership. It becomes something to admire, something to remember. In the end, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire feels less like a product and more like a carefully created experience. It brings together design, performance, and emotion in a way that feels natural and balanced. It does not try to be everything at once, yet it manages to deliver on every level. There is a sense of calm confidence in how it presents itself, and that is what makes it truly remarkable. It stands as a quiet reminder that true luxury does not always need to be loud sometimes. It simply needs to be perfect in its own way.